What's going on, everyone? We're on the new patch, and we've got, well, what are the changes for the new patch? Well, Germany, considered to be one of the kind of the strongest civs, they did get a minor nerf. I mean, it's almost barely a nerf, right? It's almost barely a nerf. I think the only nerf they got, or the only real change that they got, was that Ulons now deal 35 damage, I think it was, instead of 37 damage. So developers kind of understanding that Germany may be a bit overtuned, but only kind of undertuning it ever so slightly. We are on the map Deccan, and we've got a man like Tabern going up against Big Kibble. Now, Kibble around the 1800, mid-1800 elo to 1900 elo, whilst Big Tabern, has been involved in, pro tournaments and all this stuff in the past, so very top player is Tabern. And so we'll see if Kibble's got the minerals. He's giving it the good luck, have fun. Tabern saying yes. Politeness all round, that's what we like to see. Now, Germany have been slightly changed. I can't remember off the top of my head all of the India changes. But I'm pretty sure there's no nerfs for India. And barely any nerfs for Germany. So, Ulons with a slight change. I think that works out at like 5% difference. It's literally like a 5% difference in attack for Ulons. But, devs understanding. I like the way the devs have nerfed or buffed certain civs. They understand that there might be slight overtunes or slight undertunes. Because relatively speaking, balance is pretty good all round. So they've only gone for minor changes, and that's what this patch seemed. It was a little bit underwhelming. We're all aware of that. We waited a long time for, not much, but at least they've nerfed most of the important things. And, they've only slightly nerfed things or slightly buffed things, maybe other than USA, which did get quite big nerfs. Other than that, it was very small nerfs or buffs all around. So I think all in all, I know it was a little bit underwhelming, but all in all, I think it was a decent patch. I think it was a decent patch. Revolution's getting nerfed quite heavy for some reason. Not sure why, but yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's have a look at the deck. So big Germany going for Mercs potentially here. Merc Standard, I believe that's what. So we've got the Palatine settlements, the Silversmith, all the important ones for the mercenaries. Oh, interesting. We see a high Italian Elmetti. You never see that card as Germans. But got all of the mercenary improvements. Doesn't have the mercenary camps, though, which feels like a bit of a shame. But yeah. Okay, let's go and look over at Big Boy Tavern. That's a fast stage. That is a fast stage. And look at this. Deccan does have a lot of livestock on there. And what do India get? They benefit from water buffaloes. He gets like 0.12 XP from each of these water buffaloes. So he's getting like 0.8 XP, about the same as a church right now, just for having these water buffalo. Aging up at 3 minutes 24. And that's thanks to all the extra resources you get on Deccan. You can essentially age up almost straight away, India definitely a very, very good Deccan civ. Deccan changes the dynamics of the tier list because of the amount of resources you get. Like the tier list of civs on this map would look very different to a normal tier list for normal maps. Like Otto would be S+ tier on this map, like without saying. Like Brit's very good because of the extra wood. Sweden very good because of the extra wood, and you get extra eco with that. Whilst civs like Russia, which don't benefit from extra wood really, just even worse than they already are. So, but yeah, again, Germany really good because they get not as good, but they do get a starting gold mine, which is fantastic. But okay, so a couple of Rajputs coming in here. This is a very typical, very typical opening these days is to go Rajput. Whether it's with the Kani Mata or the Agrafort, it's very typical to go for Rajputs these days. Rajput's diving in, trying to get some damage. Takes down the Explorer. He's gonna scout everything here. He's gonna see the... Oh! No, Settler Wagon's too tough. He doesn't have great close. Oh, but that was close. And this is going to be close as well. Oh, but look at this. Oh, he's got the Marathon Fuggies. Let's go, Fuggies. I haven't seen these units in a while. And he's got 5 of them out of 5 minutes as well. Incredible stuff there. God damn, these things hit like Mike Tyson. 45 range attack. I've spoke about these before. I've shown these on the channel before. On Deccan, you will always spawn, as Germany at least, you will always spawn these outlaws. So I think it's the same for every European city. But you will always spawn the Fuggies, and I can't remember the other one, but they're like the Musketeer version. And Marathon Fuggies, look at this. Not only do they have 45 ranged attack, okay, they have a 2 multiplier versus heavy infantry. They do 90 damage to Rajputs. 90. They 2-hit Rajputs. They 2-hit Rajputs. What do they do to sepoys? I don't even want to know what they do to sepoys. 180. They 2-hit. Oh my god. They perfectly on the money down to a T. They 2-hit sepoys. Is that serious? Ulan's going for some raiding. Not going to find much. He's going to run into the delis, but escapes just about. I can't believe that these guys literally 2-hit. That is insane. They do even 2.5 versus goons. My goodness me, I've spoken about that. And they still have 30 siege attack. And they're only 155. That's kind of expensive, 150 coin, but you know, 6 population space is actually insane. There's the other units, the dacoits, and they have a very good range attack as well. But you want to get these because they have that triple multiplier. They do 60 damage to cavalry in melee mode. Like this combination is absolutely insane. It does take a hell of a lot of population, but you can see it here. Palatine settlements is a must with this build because he's already at 150 pop. He's at 150 pop, and he has 15 units, military units. 15 military units, and he's at 155 pop. He's got 5 more coming. He has shipped Iris Briggs as well. That's part of the population. But look at this, man. He's going to be max population before 9 minutes. Oh, love it. Tabin finding a timing here, and I'm not sure. I mean, he's going lots of cav, which is probably a good idea, but you need skirmishers here. Look at this. Oh, the only downside to these outlaws is they have a terrible fire animation, as you can see there. Are we going to see some Minutemen? His Explorer is here. He needs to bring his Explorer back, revive his Explorer to tank all of that HP. Minutemen are going to be doing some tanking, but look at this. Oh, the Irish Brigadiers coming in where they got that fencing melee attack. You've got to love it. And these Marathons and dacoits. Has he killed all of the... No, he's still got those Fuggies in the back. And look, where has his sepoy mass gone? His sepoy mass has melted under the weight of these dacoits and Fuggies. Like I said, 18 range, 30% range resist. Very, very good. A 2 multiplier, 90 damage they do to sepoys. Tabin has to realize this. And he needs to make something different. And you can't blame DE. He cannot blame DE because these outlaws have been in the game since before DE came out. Sort of a rogue Ulan there. Just about getting caught. And now it's push time. And look at this. 46 population for India compared to Kibble's 153 population. He's got 31 units here. And he's at 177 pop. That's the only downside to these outlaws is you can't make that many of them just because of the amount of population space they cost. Okay, 30 seeds for the Fuggies. What are the dacoits? They've got 20 seeds. It's kind of crazy how the Skirm outlaw has more siege attack than the Musk outlaw. Surely that should be reversed. Surely that should be reversed. These dacoits are a lot cheaper. They are a lot cheaper at 90 coin apiece. But can we just take it? Can we just like relax for a second sit back, relax, and just realize what's going on. Kibble is like 1,850 elo or something, I think, roughly at that, at the time of recording. Tabin is like 300 elo higher. And he's down 2k score. Can Kibble pull this out of the bag? And I tell you what, this will probably be his biggest win if he pulls this off. He is going to be sleeping well tonight. He's going for the agent by the looks of it. He's got 2 shipments in queue as well, so interesting stuff. Tabin, aging up. He's just about aged up as well. So that's fantastic. Shipping sepoys. Why does he keep shipping sepoys? I don't understand why he keeps shipping sepoys. He's going for disciplined sepoys as well. Bro, you need Gurkha. I don't know. Why is he making sepoys? Does it, like, Tabin knows what these guys do. Like, Tabin knows these outlaws. Like, this is not his first rodeo playing against this. He's got the Mahout, which is nice. But that's what he needs. Mahouts. And Gurkha. All of this stuff right here, it's all tagged as heavy infantry. All tagged as heavy infantry. Oh, God, this is going to be a cleanup if these buggies catch up. I love how he's got some Irish Briggs here as well. There's plenty of Irish Briggs with promotions as well. He looks like he's going to stand and fight with the veteran sepoys, but yeah, that's not going to be enough, bruh. That one Mahout is not enough. With the sepoys coming in, this is going to go really badly. Just watch the sepoy get eliminated. This is not going to go well, Tabin. Why are you making heavy infantry? Oh, improved mercenaries coming in now. That won't buff the dacoits and thuggies, but it will buff the Irish Briggs, for example. 2 of which have silver promotions. I can't get over these stats, man. That feels like an Imperial stat. Honestly, that's the sort of damage an Imperial skirm would do to a musketeer. Like, that is just insane. I love how he's gone for Silversmith, and now he's going for Royal Mint as well. He is shipping the Harquebusiers, and Harquebusiers with improved mercenaries. Oh, baby, they're going to do some real damage. Oh. Okay, Kibble being cautious, and I don't blame him. You know, being under India's TC is always dangerous. You always want to be cautious because you never know when those free Mahouts or the Yurumi pop. You never know when these are going to... That's exactly what he needs. Yurumi, that's exactly what he needs. 3 Mahouts, 2 Mahouts. These are the shipments he needs. He's still making disciplined sepoy. Why? If I was Kibble, I would be scared right now. I would be terrified if I was Kibble. And yeah, he's going to be forced to back up. You can't hang around a TC. You can't hang around India's TC. You just can't. Lionheart's top tip. Do not hang around India's TC if you think 3 Mahouts or 7 Yurumi could clean your entire army. Never go under an India's tier. Always try and use siege like falconets or mortars or anything like that to try and siege down an India's TC, because you never want to be under their TC, because there's always that. They've got so many like Spahi-like pop units, shipments that can be sent. It's just way too risky. Now, finally, you see the damage these Gurkhas are doing. But, oh my goodness me, that is so many Harquebusiers. It's got 16 Harquebusiers. Black Riders on the way. These guys have 92 range attack with 1 area of effect. 340 HP. What? These guys obliterate. Tabin's army. Oh, and he calls it. Oh, that game was over in an instant. Harquebusiers coming in, obliterating everything. That is the power of that unit, and criminally rather underrated unit. situations like this, their melee attack is 139. Like, an absolutely insane unit. 20% range resist as well, so that adds to their kind of HP in one essence, especially against skirmisher units. Good against Cav because they can kite them and they do so much damage. Good against Skirms just because of their output. Good against Musketeers once again because they can kite them. They're good against artillery, of course. Good against villagers. They're good against absolutely everything other than goons. The only thing that counters them hard is goons. You can't go pikemen. You can't go halberdiers because these guys can kite them. Goons are the only thing that beat Harquebusiers. They are such an insane unit, and look at those stats on those bad boys. God damn, Kibble. He's like minus 300 elo against Tabern and taking it with this incredible outlaw / mercenary build, gobbling up the mines on the map. Fantastic game there by Kibble. Well played. Good, sir. You get a Lionheart salute. Let's check out the post-game stats. Villager count. Let's look at the villager population. Very, very close. All resources gathered. Again, very, very close. Silversmith potentially coming in very handy there, as did Royal Mint. Just keeping it. You know how well India scale. This is Tabern's India as well. And then we just look at the military. Oh, 20 fuggies. Beautiful. And he made batches of 5 every time. So incredible stuff there. We look at the military unit population. At 9.5 minutes, he was at 138 military pop. He was at 70 military pop at 6 minutes. Bruh. See, that's the hidden cost with those outlaw units. 6 pop is insane. Insane. It's basically 60 wood added on. When you take into consideration the population, it's basically like 60 wood added onto that 150 coin that they cost. So basically 210 resource. Palatine settlements kind of gets around that. Which is why you have that card. So yeah, it's an incredible build order. So if you guys are interested, definitely, I do have this game saved and recorded. So if anyone wants this recording, by all means, drop onto the Discord and ask me for it, and I'll be happy to send it over to you. Great game, fantastic game there, and always good to see German mercs with the new changes. Ulons, he thought, you know what, Ulons have maybe been nerfed too much, so I'm just going to decide to go mercenaries instead because they haven't been touched. Boom, it worked, baby. Guys, hope you enjoyed that game, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.